Hello, friends. Welcome back. I am on a walk. I am in Panama City, Panama. And I am a stranger in a strange land that does not speak the language and absolutely stands out like a sore thumb. Because most people who live here, I don't suspect, are 6'2", 220, red hair and freckles, and look like the biggest gringo on the planet. And that's okay, because I am all those things. But on this walk, I'm just kind of getting the lay of the land. You can kind of see the disparity of housing options that exist here. And I'm trying to negotiate not getting hit by a car while I shoot content. But fun fact, it's hot as fuck out here. Probably should have censored myself and just said hot AF. But I would be lying because it is super hot. I got on my SPF 10,000, painted with it. I normally like to walk outside with long sleeve shirts on, but it's just too damn hot. Now, I'm in the center of the city. You can see some of the coastal buildings that are behind me. It's really nice by the waterfront. And honestly, this isn't not nice. There's plenty of, this just feels like a big city. But it's amazing how big the city actually is. And I suspect, so check this out. We've got these really nice, what appear to be newer buildings. And then we've got some older buildings that seem very economically diverse. Right next to it, they're older. And air conditioning is not necessarily a given here, really, anywhere. But fortunately, my hotel is just fine. But hand this around, it's obviously a different country, and so you can see some buildings are a lot more guarded. This parking lot in particular has got razor wire surrounding it. I walked past quite a few homeless folks, and this is an expensive area. And a lot of buildings are being, I don't know if that's being, I don't exactly know what's going on about it. If they're condemning it, if they're fixing it, if they're improving it, or if they're leaving well enough alone. Let me pay attention to the street so I don't get hit. Because American tourists run over in Panama. It's not a headline I'm looking to make. Also, I think I would probably damage their car more than they might damage me. But there's a lot of mopeds, a fair amount of motorcycles. It would really help if I spoke Spanish. I don't. That's not really a big deal because a lot of people do speak English here. But I'm a stranger in this country. And I walked from the heart of the financial district to the, I suspect, the end of it. And then I turned around because it was starting to feel a little bit sketchy. And I don't know that it actually was sketchy. But I have learned to listen to myself. I'm starting to have a Vela feel. And the point I got to. But as you get closer into the financial district, things start to get a little bit nicer. Got some beautiful tree-lined streets. And yeah, it's interesting. So there's a car dealership on the other side of the road. Let's see. Let's check this out. So vision is no bueno. But the budget rent-a-car, out of business. Looks like those cars are for sale for about $20K each. And I think they're Nissan. It's not too good. But, well, and no, I don't like to see people sleeping on the streets. But, you know, there's homeless folks everywhere. And that sucks. There's a massive disparity. Equality, income equality in Panama City. And where I'm at, it's relatively nice, relatively safe, relatively affluent, but it's not too far a walk till that's not the case. So it's got more to go. But I'm walking up to a really pretty church. It seems to be completely closed down, closed off, which we'll eventually get to. But although budget didn't make it, the thrifty rent-a-car did. And there's a lot of Americans here. There's a lot of expats here. This is a really nice vacation destination. The hotel that I'm staying at has a hotel pool. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you may ask yourself, Chris, why are you in Panama? Where are your children? And they are not with me now. They are with family. They're staying at a separate location. So we have navigated this separation, or at least this spring break vacation, separately. And it's weird. It's almost like I'm on a vacation in Miami, which is far less fun when I don't have my kids. But I'll be with them tomorrow, and we're going to I don't know what this is. Well, I know it's a building, but it's an interesting setup. High walls, high fences, razor wire. Lots of razor wire here. I suspect there's a target on my back. However, I'm pretty big and look capable, so I don't think I am the ideal target for most folks. But yet to be determined. Hopefully we get it on film. If not, I am in fact the target. That would be fun. I think I'm capable, but there's only one way to really know, right? It's to test the theory. But check this out. We've got the Centro Pastoral Stella Marie, which I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation of that. But check out that church. Super pretty. Also super empty. But I'm hoping it's just closed for the temporary time being. But God is always open for business. All right, I got to pay a little bit of attention here. Because this is a street, I do not want to get hit, and I won't. Also looks like it's going to rain. Now, I originally intended to walk towards the beach, get some of that, because it's definitely a lot prettier over there. However, one thing that's a little bit different. I mean, I'm used to walking in cities. I'm used to New York City, Atlanta, Miami, certainly, Fort Lauderdale, certainly. But it's really hilly. So walking down the street actually ends up being quite a workout, which is cool. Because I'm always down for a workout. But I'm headed to, you can see there's the metro, have not used as of yet, and you can see the Financial 7 buildings that are behind me. You got the Tower Bank, you got somebody selling some fruit juices. It's cool. I don't know what this is, but it is definitely heavily guarded. Home security out front. think it's a high-end retailer, but I could be dead wrong. I don't really know. As you can see, lots of security. And it's funny, when I visited the Philippines when I was younger, all of the banks that we visited at the time, my dad was in the banking software business, were heavily guarded. In fact, all the Asian banks that we ever went to see, because at the time, you could do business there as an American business. But that was phased out. But we traveled to a lot of places, and there were lots of, almost all of the institutions that we visited were heavily guarded, armed security, machine guns, all that kind of stuff. And I haven't seen anything like that here. But this is a hustling, bustling city, and that's my walking tour. I'm going to end it now. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we are going to head out to an area which is going to be, wow, that guy didn't use his blinker. It would have been road pizza. But we're going to head to a more tropical locale. It's suspected to be a little bit more touristy, hopefully a little bit more English-speaking friendly. Not that it's unfriendly, I just literally don't speak any Spanish. And my Portuguese is no bueno either. But my kids are fluent, so that's good for them. But hey, here we go. Rolling up on Banco Delta, which I can only assume is the official bank for Delta Airlines. Boom, boom. No, I don't really think that. But you got some armed security over there. And now I'm walking up to a casino, which is not a gambling casino, but is a shopping center. And, well, we might as well be back in America because there's a Wendy's, Subway, and McDonald's, which I would never eat in America, so I'm certainly not going to do it here. But that's it. Walking tour is over. If nobody's told you that they love you today, just know that I do. And actually, I want to check out look at that building back there. I don't know if you can see how cool it is, but it's the hustle and bustle. Bright lights, big city. Welcome to Panama, and look forward to seeing you on my next video. And you thought it was over, but it's not. We're gonna head up to the rooftop pool, and I will very likely jump in. Let's check it out. Any video that ends with I look forward to seeing you on my next video really just means we're going for a rooftop pool tour. So that's what we're gonna do. And who doesn't enjoy being with me on an elevator? So enjoy the ride in this extremely fast, extremely efficient, high-tech elevator. And let's go. And while I'm giving you this tour, I'll show you where I worked out today. Just go through there. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the pool tour. Whichever number requires. My key. All right. So now we got a better view of what goes on over here in Panama City. But got a nice rooftop pool, which is cool. But check this out. You can see, I hope you can see it now. This is some of the water and the financial district. You know, I definitely didn't realize how close that is. Not so whatever. I don't know what that is. That could be mentioned. I don't believe it's the Panama Canal. I visited there last year. And I remember the ride being much longer than what this is. So I don't think that's what that is, but it could be. Truthfully, I have no idea where I'm at other than somewhere in Panama City with an epic view and no lifeguards on duty. So on that note, no lifeguards on duty. Let's go.